What's up guys? I'm gonna try something new on this channel. I haven't done a cooking video in a while, but I was reading through my TikTok comments. You guys were asking me to bring back like the cooking videos and bring back Chef Guido. So Chef Guido's gonna make a comeback. We're gonna make two different options. I am bulking right now, so I need to eat a lot of food. I'm eating 5,000 calories a day. Low calorie meals, like in bigger portions, isn't the best for me because I don't really wanna be filled with food 24/7 and constantly feel bloated. But I know a lot of you guys are cutting or you guys are looking for low calorie food. A lot of people wanna lose weight. That's how I started my TikTok journey. Originally was just helping people diet and do a lot of cooking videos. We're gonna go back to our roots, look for a little reset. So the first thing we're gonna make is French toast. So the first thing you guys are gonna want is a low calorie bread. I personally like the Nature's Own sugar-free bread. So this is the whole grain one. If I was not doing a low calorie recipe, I would buy like the honey bread or like the big like brioche pieces. Those are the best breads. If you guys have the calories for that, definitely recommend it. You wanna pick out 4 pieces. This serving size is for 4 pieces of bread. I never grab the end piece. This is gross. If you guys eat the end pieces of bread, especially in a French toast, you're crazy. Just break it into little pieces and like feed it to the birds or some shit. Don't eat that. Egg whites, your own choice of sweetener. I personally like this company called Pure, P-Y-U-R-E. I think that it's like the best sweeteners for you, and I also think that it tastes the best and mixes the best in my food. Then we have vanilla extract. We're gonna need a little bit of this, some cinnamon, and the optional ingredients would be fruit, because I'm gonna add banana and a couple more fruits. And then we also have the sugar-free pancake syrup. Your Maple Grove Farms or Miss Buttersworth sugar-free syrup. This is a new one that I bought yesterday. I don't use Walden Farms anymore. I feel like Walden Farms, there is something about it saying 0 calories that kind of put me off. Like at least this one says 5 and this one says 10, so I know there's something in there. If you can make syrup for 0 calories, I don't know if it's gasoline, I don't know if it's syrup. Obviously you guys need a pan, avocado oil. I don't fuck with Pam. Cousin uses Pam. You won't catch me dead using Pam. You guys are gonna need a big spatula. If you guys use the little ones, it doesn't really get under the bread the whole way. So you wanna make sure you guys are using a big one. Mix your ingredients together. Part your scale. Turn your scale on, put your pan on the scale or your container on the scale. Turn your scale on so that it's 0, it says 0. And then you wanna look for servings. It says 3 tablespoons is 46 grams. I don't have one of those little cup thingies, so we're gonna eyeball it. Usually I go for like, I don't know, 4 servings. So what's 46 is 92, multiplied by 2 is 184. There we go. Quick maths. Oh, cousin, you're killing me, man. No spoons in sight. I did the dishes last night. Perfect, we got a spoon. We're going to add 4 grams of our sweetener. 1 tablespoon vanilla extract. Oh, I can't do this. I'm just gonna squeeze it until it comes out. Oh, that's probably not a good idea. That could have went so bad. Real quick before. Sprinkle your cinnamon on top as desired. A protein powder of your choice. This is where mine usually differs from a lot of other people's. I just like to add a little bit of protein in there. So what's 1 full serving of this is 39 grams. So I only add about half a serving, 20 grams. I find that by adding protein, it adds a little bit of a little bit more of like a thickness to the bread instead of just being like watery and soaked up. So now that everything is mixed together, you guys can see it's all mixed up. It's still pretty liquidy. Pieces of bread, 2 at a time. Get it in there. Let it kind of soak up a lot of the mixture, like saturated with the French toast mix. Here, you want to cook it on low to medium heat. If your thing is on a scale from like 1 to 10, like mine, I put it on like 3. And then I use a lot. You probably shouldn't use that much. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got excited. I heard the little sound and I got a little excited. Our bread, and down one at a time, just like this. While those two get a little cook going, we're just gonna let these two sit, soak up a lot of the leftover mixture. Or whatever doesn't get sucked up into the bread, you guys can just sprinkle on top. So when those two look like they're being cooked, you can kind of just pour a little bit extra on top, just like that. And I'll do that for all of them. Here you go, looking pretty nice. We're just gonna take the bread, flip it, take the bread, flip it. You guys can see that's starting to look a lot like French toast, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a little bit surprised at how good that's looking. A little rusty on the French toast skills, but you know, once they say what they say, once the Italian Gordon Ramsay, always the Italian Gordon Ramsay, or Jeffrey Dahmer. I always get those two mixed up. We're gonna cook each one on each side on that low heat for around 2 to 3 minutes. You wanna really give it time to cook. That's why you don't want it to be super hot, because the faster you cook it, the more kind of burnt taste that it gets. You don't wanna be burning your French toast. That's never enjoyable for anybody. 1 banana. We're going to add maybe 50 grams of blueberries. This was an 80-gram banana. And then we're going to add 100 grams of strawberries. You guys would be surprised how far 100 grams of strawberries can get you. If you guys eat the green parts of the strawberries, I'm convinced that you live in the wilderness. Bro, look at those master chef skills, bro. I went to the Culinary Institute of America for a summer camp. I went to Johnson & Wales College for 2 weeks to do their cooking program. Got to cook pasta all by my own, yo. Actually, one of my goals when I was a kid was to open a low-calorie, like high-protein, healthy restaurant to help people lose weight, but in like a sit-down setting where like you could actually go and get a nice meal that tasted good, and it wasn't just like some bullshit that you guys buy at the grocery store. Oh, 25 grams of protein in this Jimmy Dean's breakfast bowl that will have you shitting until 4 a.m. and fuck your stomach up for a month. It's like worse than drinking the water in Mexico. Never do that. I had fucking, I think it's called like Montezuma's Revenge. I have no idea, but that shit was not enjoyable. I'll tell you guys that. Yeah, I really wanted to make like a healthy restaurant. I also wanted to make like a food truck with like customizable mac and cheese. But then I went to those colleges, the Culinary Institute of America. I went to Johnson & Wales. All the girls there really looked like they enjoyed cupcakes, and that's not really my type. So I decided if I want to have any fun in college, these are not the schools I'm going to go to. Went to Florida Gulf Coast, dropped out, became Jack, and I do this now. So, paid off. Our dreams of being a chef are back. So we have 2 pieces of our French toast right there. Looking pretty nice. We have our fruit cut up. I'm gonna cook our last 2 pieces, turn the heat down a little bit. It's looking a little bit hot. Cook. All right, yo, y'all got me crunching, like I'm slouched over because there's a fucking ring light trying to make the food look better, but look at that. There we go, that's the French toast. Now time for adding the ingredients. So this is a little substitute that I like a lot. It is almond milk Ready Whip. So I couldn't find like the light blue container with like the 5 calorie Ready Whip, but this one is 10 calories for 5 grams. There we go. Nothing better than compressed air. It's probably gonna fucking kill me. A little bit more cinnamon, because your boy likes cinnamon. I have 50 grams of blueberries, 100 grams of strawberries, and 80 grams of banana. Around the plate, where you just cut in, you grab a little bit of fruit, put it on there. Syrup. That might be the best French toast I've ever made in my life. That shit looks like Jennifer Aniston in the 90s. Like, back when she was still, she's still pretty good, but like, she's getting a little old. I'm not into that old. Like, if you left this French toast on the table for a couple days, I probably wouldn't eat it. Give it Aniston another 3 years, I probably wouldn't eat it. I do like this because the milk, like the real cream one made with real cream, for some reason, I don't think I'm lactose intolerant, but sometimes when it's like heavily processed, it makes my stomach a little fucked up. Like, I'm fine eating yogurt, but when it comes to like milk, it's usually a no-go for me. Is it up to here on the inside? Yeah, it's about up to here on the inside. There's not much left in this family-sized bag of Takis. It's not a pretty sight. So I'm gonna be staying away from these two for a little bit. gonna be eating better food like that. So if you guys wanna make this recipe, I'm gonna put everything on the screen so you guys can just screenshot. I'm gonna put like a little screenshot that I made of all the ingredients, the cook times, all that stuff. I'm thinking about making a cookbook with my little brother, Chef Mo. He cooks up a lot. And if you guys are interested, let me know. Maybe I'll make a cookbook. I'll make it pretty fucking affordable. Like 50 recipes for like 25 bucks. It's like 50 cents a recipe, something like that. So my little brother doesn't have to go to school anymore. He can just be in my videos all the time. But yeah, there we go. This is the French toast. I'll give you guys a little taste test. We're gonna take this corner piece. Get a little whipped cream on top. Get a banana. I would pick that over IHOP like 7 days a week. If you guys are trying to lose weight, go ahead and give that shit a shot. If you guys do try it, let me know. And we're gonna get on to the next recipe, which is high protein anabolic ice cream. And I hope it turns out better than it did last night, because there was ice cream all over. Look at my blender. Yeah, ice cream went everywhere. I forgot to close the top effectively and just spewed all over the place. So we're gonna try it again today. All right guys, next thing we're making is the protein ice cream. Different than vlogging. It took me a little bit of time to like warm up to the camera. Like this, like in like a set standard instead of just like a day in the life type of video. It's a little bit different. I feel like I'm on like a cooking show. But don't get overwhelmed by the amount of ingredients here. There is a lot, I don't need that. But there is a lot of ingredients here. It does look a little bit overwhelming. It's not, it's very easy to make. Frozen banana. This banana is frozen. Excuse the fact that it looks kind of gross. I forgot to peel the skin off the banana last night before I put it in the freezer, so I had to microwave it for 20 seconds to get the skin off. But this is in fact a 87% frozen banana. Frozen strawberries. We're gonna wanna add about 200 grams of frozen strawberries. 210 grams frozen strawberries, about 8 ounces. You can set our scale. If you guys can see here, you can set your scale, or the one that I have, between grams and ounces. So you guys want to change it to ounces. There we go, 8 ounces. Our yogurt, we want around 100 to 150 grams of Oikos 000 Greek yogurt. Opinion is some of the best macros. 17 protein, 8 carbs, 0 fat, 100 calories. 000 Greek yogurt. We want 4 grams again of our favorite sweetener. Dry it off before I put it in there. There we go. If you guys do not want to add the next ingredients, which are Jello packets, we have 2 Jello packets. We have vanilla Jello and a chocolate Jello. These are the pudding mixes. If you guys do not want to add that, you can add this chocolate milk, like drink mix milk. I get mine from Pure, like I said before. I ordered these on Amazon. I added Jello. That does give it more of like a thickness of the pudding. If you guys don't want it quite as thick, you can use either the PB2s, or you can add this Pure organic. Then we want to add 3 grams of xanthan gum. This is what's gonna make it fluff up a lot. So if you guys don't want it quite as fluffy and you want it more like a sorbet instead of like a actual like thickness of an ice cream, then you guys don't need to add the xanthan gum. Toast Crunch from Rise. This is, I unfortunately do not have a protein sponsor. Anaka is still working on getting protein done. We're finalizing the formulas. While I wait, Cousin is kind enough, my roommate, best friend Josh, is kind enough to let me use all of his proteins. So if you guys want any protein powder, you guys can use code COUSIN for protein only on Rise. Everything else in Aqua Power, code Italian. I'm gonna add some ice. My best piece of advice when it comes to adding ice is add your ice as you desire. So if you guys want really like a more like volume, you're gonna wanna add more ice, but it's less potent of flavor. If you guys wanna have more potent of a flavor with a little bit less volume, add less ice, because the ice does take up a lot of space. Make sure that you have a high-powered blender. This is specifically why I bought this Ninja blender, was because I knew that it could handle making stuff like this. For like 30 seconds to a minute, then we're gonna blend it, then we're gonna do dough. These are like the 3 settings. And then you wanna go back to crush, back to blend, back to dough. You're gonna wanna blend it for around 5 to 7 minutes to really make sure everything's mixed in properly, and stop halfway through to just kinda like, you know, push all the ingredients back to the top. in my head, I was like, wow, I'm doing such a good job. And then I looked down at the table and I was putting the ingredients away and I realized I forgot to add the Jell-O, which is for the flavoring. So we're gonna add about 8 grams of each Jell-O. So we're gonna add 8 grams of the chocolate Jell-O and 8 grams of the vanilla Jell-O. All right, so then when it's mixing, you're just gonna wanna go in with this little spatula thing and flip it over the top so you get a good, make sure all the ingredients aren't stuck to the sides. Coming along nicely, I'm not gonna lie. All right, we're just gonna, there we go. You want some of that? It's not bad. It's the almond milk one.
It's not Ben & Jerry's.
Does Ben & Jerry's even make whipped cream?
Fucking put down on top of it's not.
Postmates again? Oh, you're dirty. You're dirty. All right, we're just gonna take scoops. Nice little scoops of this. I'm not.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Thanks, G. It's the rise in there, bro. And then for the toppings, we're just gonna add one of these Fiber One brownies. Just break it up on top. Adds only 70 calories on top of that.
For Italian's next activity, he's gonna unload the dishwasher.
I am gonna unload the dishwasher and I'm gonna load it too. And then we're gonna take this. There you go. Ice cream, baby.
What are you doing the rest of this?
With what?
All of this.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I was gonna go around and offer it to homeless people because I'm not that hungry right now.
You are lying. You aren't gonna do that. Yeah, fuck the homeless folks. Get a job.
I'm fucking bongo.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm. Oh, my mouth, bro.
I don't think Kevin likes it.
Want Fiber One brownie? Don't eat too many of these. Do not eat too many of those. But yeah, does it do the little head trick? Oh yeah, it does. Okay, I had to test it over the sink first. I did it last night. I have a really bad feeling about this, but I think I'll be able to do it for like a couple seconds.
Oh.
Was it going? No. Okay. It's gonna be a lot to clean up. We're gonna go for 5 seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4, 5.
Bro,
Oh,
it's
we're
like
good.
stuck in
Bro,
there,
I'm good.
Just all falls out at once.
No, bro.
What the fuck?
I'm gobbledygook master, bro. Bop. Ain't got nothing on me.
Oh, it's falling out.
Bro, I heard that. Oh. All right, there you go. It's how to make high protein ice cream. Add a little bit of this on top. Add one of the Fiber One brownies on top. Calories and macros for everything are gonna be on the screen. I'm gonna put screenshots with ingredients. I'm gonna put all the cooking instructions of how long you gotta cook it for and stuff like that. I'm definitely gonna get more experimental with like different types of ice cream that I wanna make, different types of foods that I wanna make. For example, like different French toast, maybe make like an apple cinnamon French toast. Maybe I make like a cinnamon toast crunch French toast, or like a Cinnabon French toast where I add like the little like cream stuff, you know? I'm gonna get pretty experimental. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. These are our 2. This doesn't look as pretty anymore, I'm not gonna lie. I was supposed to eat this for breakfast. I don't know if I wanna eat it for breakfast anymore because it sat for like 30 minutes while I made the ice cream and talked for a little bit, but these are the 2 meals that we made, French toast and ice cream. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Good luck on your weight loss journeys if you guys are trying to lose weight. Good luck on like the maintenance if you guys just are looking to maintain your weight, but you need food that's gonna fill you up. I know that especially when you guys come off a diet, I'm looking for foods that fill me up because I'm still super hungry, but I'm slowly increasing my calories. These are both 2 great options. And before we end the video, today's video is sponsored by Anaka Power. So if you guys want, you guys can go check out the greens, the pump, and the pre-workout. We have pump here at the bottom, 3 flavors, pre-workout, 3 flavors, greens, 3 flavors, and also the clothes. So if you guys are interested, you guys can use code Italian on Anaka Power. They are the sponsor of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what I should cook next. Anything you guys want, maybe I'll try it out before, and I'll teach you guys how to make it. For real, thank you guys for watching the videos. I appreciate all the support, all the comments. You guys really encourage me to keep going, and I love you guys. I'll catch y'all on the next one. maybe I'll do a Chef Guido video in a couple weeks. But yeah, I'm gonna try it one more time. I'm pretty good at this, man.